Hi, my name is Heidi Shanehalls. I have recently started my creative project. It's called WonderFilled, and I just wanted to take some time and share a little bit about why I created this and what it's supposed to be. First of all, I'm a dancer, so dance has kind of been part of my life for a very long time. I started really dancing when I was 8 years old, is kind of what I say. But kind of all my life when I started dancing, it was more, I started dancing because my sister danced, and it was never really a thing that I really personalized for myself. I always kind of imagined or thought of dance as more of an activity or sport. Like, it's my equivalent of an after-school activity, it's my extracurricular, it's what I do, but I never really kind of put two and two together that it was an art form until recently. I'll get into that. So I always thought of it as kind of a set of goals we can achieve. There's you learn a new step, you practice it, you get better, you are able to do this performance. But then as I grew up and I became more involved in our studio's performances, our studio is a Christian studio, so it's super awesome. It's called Joyful Souls. But we started doing these productions, Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe. That's what it started out as, and then we did Cinderella, and we've developed those over the years. But it started out with Narnia and Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, and that was really cool for me to see, dance is a story. But one day, my teacher was like, okay, let's improv. And I was always kind of skeptical of improv. I was like, I don't really love improv. It's not really I don't really love it. I don't really know why it's that important. It's just kind of, you have to think of a step. I always thought of it as, you take the steps you've learned and you have to put them together in a series of steps to try to maybe explore more about what dance is or different ways to do things or whatever. But then this one time it was a worship song, and I just remember I was dancing, but I honestly don't know, I couldn't tell you what steps I did. I remember the feeling of that dance, I was worshiping, and dance was the way that I chose to express that. Kind of like how we have lyrics to songs and that kind of stuff. Like, we have lyrics to songs, they're really expressions of something that your soul wants to express. And so for me, dance was that. I wasn't singing, but the dance steps were lyrics to the way that I wanted to express these feelings in that worship. And so I really just kind of let go, and it was really beautiful, because then when the song ended, I was like, I don't want that to end. And I think that that's what kind of worship is, and there's this beautiful thing that God has given us. There's lots of different beautiful things that God's given us, but one of those is dance, and just actually in general, being able to create something that glorifies Him is one of the most important and cool and amazing things about living as a Christian, is that we have been given an amazing story to tell, and that's what it's all about. And so no matter how we express that, how we share that with people, whether it's through dance, whether it's through storytelling, whether it's through singing and music, or having everyday conversations. Some people are really gifted at that. Those types of giftings that God's given us are things that we can use to express and glorify Him and learn more about, and they're kind of the medium through which we experience lots of different emotions and events in our life. And so for me, that's dance. And so after this kind of experience with improv, it really became a way that I was able to take the beauty that God's given us, and I was like, just kind of a way for me to work with it and explore it a little bit. WonderFilled is kind of my expression of that, and how I want to share with people and work with people to explore the human experience and explore what it means to be a Christian, and what God and the different things that God's given us, and really use creative giftings that God has placed in every person's life to glorify Him for a greater purpose than just ourselves. Choreography and dance is something that I've picked, and I believe that God has given me to use. I really enjoy choreographing dances and stuff. So anyway, so I picked choreography, but I also wanted to pair it with other mediums of artistic expression. And so I picked videography to kind of capture that choreography in a special way that they both work together very nicely to create a new piece. There's also music involved in a lot of the videos that you'll see coming out that I've heard this song and I've seen, oh wow, that's a really cool message, and I want to take that, expand upon it in my own creative way. There's different mediums. There's the music, there's the dance, and then there's the videography that are all coming together. And so I think that that's a really beautiful thing, is that all the giftings that God's given everybody, is they can all work together and create something beautiful. And so I also will be working with my friends. Maybe they'll do some choreography. My sister might do some choreography. Who even knows? But we're gonna keep it open. And yeah, so at this current moment, my dad's the videographer, my mom's the site editor for our website. I'm main choreographer, but that could change. So yeah, it's just kind of a fun thing that I'm doing more as a creative project rather than like, it's not a business or anything. But yeah, it's just kind of what I'm working on for now. And I hope that you guys will take some time to check out the Instagram. You've already checked out the YouTube channel and the website. So there's 3 different places you can find WonderFilled. On this YouTube channel, I'm hoping to release, this is where I'll release all the dance films or the dance projects that I'm working on. And I will also hope to do kind of a description video, so where I'll describe, hey, this is the story behind this song, this is kind of the storyline of the song, some behind the scenes footage of maybe this funny thing happened during this filming or whatever. But this will be kind of an informal place where I can just share kind of what went on behind this piece and the thoughts that I've had going into it. Maybe some things I've learned, that kind of stuff. Anyways, and then on my Instagram channel, or Instagram page, I started this thing called Friday Improv. So it's just talking about, since I've shared with you about how cool improv is, I wanted to kind of spark other people to explore improv for themselves in whatever medium they want. That could be journaling, and journaling is a type of improv. Your thoughts, you don't try to plan anything, it just kind of flows out and it happens. That's really what improv is, I think. So it could be journaling, it could be music related, it could be dance related, it could be, whatever. But just to kind of create a platform for people to explore with improv in their own way. I'll also be posting updates for, hey, this new dance film is coming out, this new thing is happening. So check that out. There's a blog or website where you can go find information about the dance films. There will also be the backstage or behind the scenes kind of information about that too posted there. And then I also hope to we'll have a blog going there. Check out both of those other places and also subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss any new videos that I release. But thank you so much for checking this out, and hope you have a wonder-filled day.